where you're going, but also think about this past year, where you've been and all the things you've overcome. Think about how lucky we are to celebrate today together with our teachers, our friends, our families on this perfect and beautiful evening. On behalf of the Board of Education, I congratulate you all on your accomplishments and wish you all the best that high school and life have to offer. Thank you. One more note, a personal note. I've been on the Board of Education for 9 years. You guys were entering kindergarten when I took office, so I feel a special responsibility and pride towards this class, not only because my own son is part of this class, but because, like I said, this is the cohort, I guess, that has experienced all of the good things that we've tried to do here in Hauppauge, the Board of Ed, and the administration. So, I spoke with, I guess, about a third of you at the Pines moving up 3 or 4 years ago, and I embarrassed my son, Matthew, and I'm about to do it again. So he warned me, please don't embarrass me, Dad, please don't embarrass me. So I thought really hard about how I embarrassed him last time. I didn't think I said anything wrong. And then I realized it's just that, my existence is embarrassing to him because he's 14, and that's what 14-year-olds think of us. And now I have 3 high school kids who all think I'm an embarrassment and embarrass them. And my 1 third grader still thinks I'm Superman, so, I'm not going to ruin that illusion for her. But Matthew, congratulations to you and your classmates. I love you, buddy. And I hope this embarrasses you, but it's the way I feel. I love you. I'm proud of you. And congratulations to you all.
Now, what I've learned, if you really want to embarrass a teenager, add Honey Bear after their name in front of their friends. That's quite effective. I do that to my son, Honey Bear. But with that little bit of knowledge, I'm now going to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Dennis O'Hara.
Good evening. Thank you, Mrs. O'Connor, for inviting me this evening. It's my pleasure to be with all of you to congratulate the Hauppauge Middle School class of 2021, Hauppauge High School's class of 2025. To all the parents and families with us this evening, I'd like you to know it's been my privilege to be your superintendent for the last 5 years. I met your children when they were beginning 4th grade. Every interaction I've had with them has been my pleasure, and they've certainly grown into fine young men and women. I'd like to thank our faculty and staff for the outstanding work they've done every year, but most especially this year. Teaching students that are both home and in school is no easy task. Keeping schools open in the midst of a pandemic is no easy task. Everybody deserves thanks for the year that we had in Hauppauge. Everyone in this school district did an incredible job. Congratulations to the students in the class of 2021. You should especially be proud this year as well of your effort, determination, perseverance, and most of all, your teamwork and cooperation. Without that, we may not be here this evening. The truth is, together, we beat down a deadly virus. And while doing that, we continue to learn and grow, and our souls evolve too. You did what was necessary to get us to this point, a definite sign of your maturity. As you move to high school, I'd like you to know expectations are very high for you. Due to a combination of high expectations in Hauppauge and, of course, a growth mindset culture, students are attaining success at levels never seen before in our district. We'll be counting on you to not only keep us on this path, but to change it to an even steeper trajectory as you enter high school. We know you're gritty, we know you have a growth mindset, we know you can, and we know you will achieve great things in your lives. Congratulations and thank you.
And now, Ms. Donna Oliveto, our PTA President.
Hello, and thank you, Ms. O'Connor. On behalf of the PTA, I would like to begin by thanking so many folks who have made this crazy year such an amazing success here in Hauppauge. First, I want to send a shout out to our PTA board members who are graduating from here today with our children, Amy Barchet, Dorothy Graff, and Sandy Braun. Give us a wave over here so we can thank you for your time and energy and dedication to our kids. So we all know the plan that was pulled off to get our children back in school 5 days a week since September was nothing short of genius. Our children have reaped the benefit of in-person and live-streamed instruction that is far superior to anything we could have imagined in the unprecedented events of 2020 that continue to unfold as this school year went on. We want to say thank you to our Board of Education, headed by our own middle school class of 2021, David Barchet, for volunteering to make sometimes difficult and oftentimes controversial decisions on our behalf to direct our children's education. We want to thank our central administration providing our buildings and us with guidance and understanding of things that would affect us and our children as they came their way. We want to thank Mrs. O'Connor and Mr. Collin for steering our ship each and every day. Your direction of your crew was inspirational, and we know how lucky we have been to have happy students on board who didn't seem to skip a beat. We want to also thank Ms. Aversano, all of our building secretaries and our custodians for their tremendous efforts to keep our children in an environment that was safe and clean and running smoothly. We want to thank our monitors and aides for overseeing the unique and tricky scenarios they were handed this year especially. And of course, we want to thank our amazing teachers who reinvented their classrooms and their teaching techniques to meet the course and curriculum demands that kept on being expected of them in the classroom and on their own time. Their efforts were tireless. Faculty and staff end up very quickly referring to their students as their kids, because in their time together, they aren't just students on a class list or who are roaming the halls of the same building. The kids become part of their hearts. Our kids became part of their hearts. This year, in this unprecedented time, when we didn't know what was coming or going, our teachers and our administrators and our staff had our kids in their hearts. And for that, we are all forever grateful to you for protecting our babies from what oftentimes could have otherwise felt confusing and even scary. Our children's enormous success is the sum of so many people's efforts on their behalf. And so, on behalf of the parents of our 8th grade graduates, and I will step outside of my parent rep role here and confidently say I can speak for our students as well on this one. We all thank all of you who had a hand in making it happen. How about we give our faculty and staff and administrators a round of applause. And to the parents and grandparents and caregivers we have with us here tonight, I want to offer a thank you as well, on behalf of our PTA, but also on behalf of one another. I want to say thank you for all of your contributions to our children's success as well. They say it takes a village, and today I want us to acknowledge our village. Whether you created amazing balloon towers or set up a virtual raffle Wheel of Fortune, whether you bought a kid's stuff book or a heart-shaped pizza, sent in box tops, sold socks at homecoming, or headed up the entire fundraiser for us, whether you flipped pancakes at the breakfast, added whipped cream on top, or poured some juice, attended our auction, or set up and cleaned up before and after the events, or if you chaired the entire event, whether you checked students in at photo day, manned the book fair, or donated a case of water to an appreciation luncheon, whether you evaluated applications for our awards or signed off on our checkbook audit, and even if you simply signed up to be a member of our PTA, you helped our kids, and we thank you. But maybe it was outside of school that you contributed to our village. Maybe you coached a team or sat on the board of Hauppauge community event or sports organization. Maybe you taught religious ed or arranged a weekly carpool. Maybe you baked get-well brownies or celebratory cookies. Maybe you cheered the kids on the sidelines as if they were your own. Or maybe you took photos and shared them when someone couldn't be there to witness events themselves. Maybe you checked in via text or said a prayer for someone going through a rough time. Maybe you were even some of our children's classroom teacher along the way. Perhaps you even slept in a bunk with our kids on a baseball trip or helped fix a car of a parent sitting right here with us. Maybe you sponsored a kid biking for autism or shaving his head for St. Baldrick's. Or maybe you are simply a spouse who was overly tolerant of a sometimes disorganized home base or really late dinner so we could all keep taking care of one another and the kids in our village. We have all shared this journey so far, and I'm grateful to stand here and help us acknowledge how fortunate we all have been to support one another as we raise these babies of ours. So thank you, parents. And again, I think a round of applause is appropriate for all of us, from our children, the class of 2021, and from one another. And finally, to our graduates, on behalf of the PTA and your parents in general, I want to tell you how proud we are of all of you. You have been challenged, and you rose to the challenge, and you did it courageously and powerfully, and best of all, compassionately. You were faced with a lot of change and requests for patience and cooperation, and again, you rose to the challenge. There's no coincidence our school mascot is the eagle. You see, the eagles reach higher than any other bird. Their natural habitat is the highest places they can find, the places that you all have reached when you are asked. These impressive birds are agile and strong. They have a keen eye and strength while displaying independence and loyalty. And like all of you, they are resilient. You have been truly amazing and inspirational as you journeyed through Hauppauge Middle School. Your willingness to keep plugging right along, especially this year, has been appreciated and inspiring. But now it's time once again to spread your wings and soar. Hauppauge Middle School class of 2021, we know you will do great things as you move over here together as the Hauppauge High School class of 2025. Eagles, continue to find yourself in those high places and bring your friends along with you. Go into the world and do well, but more importantly, go into the world and do good. Congratulations and best of everything to all of you.
Thank you. And while we may not have allocated time for them to speak, I would like to thank Dr. Murphy and Mr. Tasman for being here tonight to show their support for our students. So thank you. And before we announce our students and have them cross the stage, I'm going to turn things over to our assistant principal, Mr. Collin, to do the presentation of awards. And it seems that guy is really happy for our celebration as well. So welcome, Mr. Collin.
Thank you, and good evening. What a wonderful, wonderful night we have, and we're so very thankful. Mrs. Olivetto, those words were beautiful. Thank you very much for sharing them. I especially like the part regarding the Eagles. It's no secret that I'm a huge, huge Eagle fan, and I have the costumes to prove it in my office. If anybody hasn't seen the videos, you can check them out, and I apologize in advance. Anyway, it is my role to congratulate all of you, and also more specifically to congratulate those students who are being recognized for special awards. So I am going to do that shortly, and the names are also in your program if you wish to follow along. I am going to ask that we hold our applause till all the names in a certain category are said, and I ask that not to keep recognition from your children, but so we can ensure that everybody's name is heard. So our first group of awards is the President's Award for Educational Excellence. This award are for students who have achieved a 90-plus average for each quarter of the 2020-2021 school year. Those students, students, please, if once you hear your name called, if you would stand and remain standing, please. Those students are Srihan Adabala, Megan Barry, Matthew Barchet, Sarah Bento, Sasha Badu, Gennady Borisov, Devin Brophy, Lena Camberdella, Jack Campbell, Elena Capo, Brandon Cardamone, Dulce Carvajal, Katie Samato, Grayson Coiro, Ashley Congemma, Peter Conquet, Sarah Conquet, Valerie Correas, Nicholas Corso, Andrew Costello, Brendan DeModna, Jake DiNicola, Andrew DiBenedetto, Tyler Didio, Jason DeFreitas, Brandon Dolce, Guy Donnelly, John Douglas, Liliana Downs, Connor Dunphy, Daniel Egbert, Nicole Esposito, Jake Fagioni, Savannah Fassner, Mia Fico, Chase Philippe, Nicholas Fine, Carly Garofalo, Rosalie Gay, Molly Green, Jalissa Haskins, David Hendrick, Reagan Henselder, Kit Hinestroza, McKenna Hogan, Madeline Irwin, Gabrielle Jean Fills, Emma Jensen, Rachel Killerin, Ryan Kneisel, Ava Cronrad, Cindy Lamb, Nicholas Lamb, Annalisa LaMonica, Cy Lanka, Bree Mallenbranch, Paul Manarino, Ava Mansueto, Ava Mariani, Daniel Martinez, Lauren Masitis, Maya McFadden, Kylie McGuire, Dev Mehra, Emily Masana, Sophia Maleo, Ryan Maletti, Isabella Montano, Delilah Morales, Alexa Oliveto, Michael Oliveto, Jonathan Persad, Trevor Pop, Carissa Pastilio, Emily Prisgent, Ryan Reed, Jack Regan, Brooke Reedy, Shane Reedy, Ian Rivera, Ryan Rivera, Marissa Rodriguez, Jenna Ramito, Ryan Rudden, Jackson Rupel, Sam Scarfo, Ethan Siegel, Ayan Shaw, Brenna Sheridan, Bryson Smith, Dean Solomon, Madison Sotilli, Jackson Taka, Leanne Tenbrink, Meredith Terraciano, Alex Theodorelis, Sajal Varshni, Amelia Vital, Anthony Waldner, Caitlin Weinstein, Olivia Weissenberger, Haley Wilcox, Cole Wood. Please remain standing, students. These are the students who has achieved 90-plus average for each quarter of the 2020-2021 school year. Well deserved. Congratulations, students. Please have a seat. Our next group of students to be recognized for their academic excellence. These following students have achieved a 95 and above average for each quarter in the 2020-2021 school year. Students, when you hear your name, please stand and remain standing, and I would ask that everybody hold their applause, not to keep recognition from these students, but to ensure that all students' names are heard. Those students with academic excellence, 95 and above: Srihan Adabala, Megan Barry, Lena Camberdella, Brandon Cardamone, Peter Conquet, Sarah Conquet, Guy Donnelly, Connor Dunphy, Nicole Esposito, Savannah Fassner, Madeline Irwin, Emma Jensen, Ryan Kneisel, Cindy Lamb, Nicholas Lamb, Sai Lanka, Lauren Masitis, Maya McFadden, Dev Mehra, Emily Masana, Ryan Moletti, Michael Oliveto, Jonathan Persad, Carissa Postilio, Ryan Rivera, Marissa Rodriguez, Jenna Ramito, Brandon Rutley, Sam Scarfo, Ethan Siegel, Ian Shaw, Amelia Vital, Cole Wood. These are the students that received 95 plus for 4 quarters in a row during this school year. Congratulations, students. Please take your seats. We also have some special awards to give out, some by department and other awards have special recognition. Again, students, when you hear your name, please stand and remain standing. The special award for algebra will go to Maya McFadden and Caitlin Weinstein. Students, please remain standing. The special award for art will go to Meredith Terrasiano, Sarah Conquet. Special award for band will go to Peter Conquet and McKenna Hogan. Special award for chorus, Alexa Oliveto, Carissa Postilio. Special award for coding, Shrihan Adabala, Brandon Cardamone, Sarah Conquet, Ian Shaw. Special award for earth science, Emma Jensen, Sam Scarfo. Special award for English, Sarah Conquet, Nicholas Corso, Lauren Masitis, Leanne Tenbrink. Special award for general music, Paul Manarino, Brenna Sheridan. Special award for family and consumer science, Paul Manarino, Carissa Postilio. Special award in health, Jackson Taka, Reagan Henselder. The Irene Schreiber Community Service Award is given to Nicholas Corso, Jonathan Persad, Carissa Postilio. The Joanne Rondello Memorial Award goes to Saverio Barbera and Sharin Cavino. Special award in math is awarded to Leonora Augusta and Grayson Coiro. Special award in orchestra is given to Lena Camberdella and Bree Mallenbranch. Special award in physical education, Michael Oliveto, Ava Mansueto. The Pry Hockey Memorial Award for a French student or students, Reagan Henselder, Daniel Egbert. Special award in science, Valerie Correas, Jack Regan. Special award in social studies, Jack Campbell, Peter Conquet, Shrihan Adabala, Matthew Barchet. Special award in second language, in German, Liliana Downs and Nicholas Kump. In Spanish, Michael Oliveto and Jalissa Haskins. In French, Shrihan Adabala and McKenna Hogan. Special award in technology, Andrew Costello, Jalissa Haskins. The Tyler Lind Memorial Award goes to Gino Manta. The Stella Regis Memorial Award for Academic Excellence goes to the following students: Natalie Abshire, El Sayed Elmunshed, Jake Fagioni, Nicholas Gulata, Kit Hinstranoza. Let me try that again. Kit Hinestroza, my apologies. Reagan Tersolino. These are all our special awards. Students, congratulations for all your hard efforts. A round of applause, please. Students, you may be seated. We have some PTA awards that I need to give out, and then my time behind the podium will be up. Yeah, come on, a little bit. Is this thing on? There's the PTA Citizenship Award. Students, please stand when your name is recognized, and I would ask that we hold applause until the end. The Citizenship Award goes to Megan Barry, Stephanie Braun, Kira Chawinski, Derek Della Rosa, Jake DiNicola, Carly Garofalo, David Hendrick, Rachel Killerin, Annalisa LaMonica, Dev Mera, Isabella Messina, Jule Mustafa, Kayla Reddy, Ryan Reed, Brooke Reedy, Nicole Reichel, Jenna Ramito, Ethan Siegel, Madison Sotilli, Brady Wall, the recipients of the 2020-2021 PTA Citizenship Award. The last award for the evening is the PTA Perseverance Award. The PTA Perseverance Award is given to Russell Kong, Arjun Sani, Kit Hinestroza, Sharin Covino. Congratulations, students. Guess that's all the time we have for today. Students, you may be seated. This actually, at this point in the program, is the reason why we are all here today. I am going to turn it back over to Mrs. O'Connor and Miss Olivero for the presentation of diplomas.
Now, when the alarms go off, you know it's time to get off the stage. So let's give Mr. Collin a round of applause for actually having the alarm go off. Now, as I don't want to announce the names of the students while the alarm's going off, I will take this opportunity to share a fun fact with you. During her speech, Mrs. Oliveto shared information about our school mascot, the eagle. But many of you may be surprised to know that back in 1993, there's somebody in our audience who graduated from the University of Vermont. And during his time there, he actually served, dun dun dun, as the University of Vermont mascot, the Catamount. And yes, if you didn't guess already, it is your very friendly neighborhood assistant principal, Mr. Collin. Former Catamount, now dedicated Eagle. Go Eagles! And now, without further ado, bump, 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 drum roll. The moment we have been waiting for. The reason we are here is to celebrate you, our students, our middle school class of 2021, and our future high school class of 2025. So now I'm going to turn things over to Mrs. Olivero, your guidance counselor, to call your names to celebrate you. Students are going to come up half a row at a time. They're going to line up here, parents. They're going to cross the stage. We're giving them a diploma cover. It's fake. You get your diplomas tomorrow, but nonetheless, you will walk across stage with your diploma cover. Parents, feel free when they get right around here. We're going to make sure they stop, pose, and have their moment as we announce their name. So, without further ado, class of 2021, come on up. We want to celebrate you. Mr. Collin, come on up.
I don't have a mic. Okay. Natalie Abshire. Shrihan Adabala. Aisha Akhtar. Aiden Aline. Brian Alvarez Rivas. Leonora Augusta. Severio Joseph Barbera. Megan Barry. Matthew Barchet. Sarah Bento. Donald Blankenship III. Sasha Badu. Gennady Borisov. Stephanie Braun. Devin Brophy. Brianna Byrne. Draven Kachani. Dominic Calcagni. Lena Camberdello. Jack Campbell. Jefferson Canales. Elena Capo. Adriana Kappa. Brandon Cardamone. Jack Carroll. Dulce Carvajal. Emily Catalan Castro. Jackie Chang. Kira Choinsky. Salvatore Ciccarello. Katie Samato. Grayson Coro. Lena Colonna. Ashley Congemma. Peter Conquet. Sarah Conquet. Juliana Corbino. Valerie Correas. Nicholas Corso. Andrew Costello. Rowan Covino. Shirin Covino. Nolan Crucy. Christian Desari. Teresa Dow. Derek De La Rosa. Aiden DeLeo. Aaron Delgado Jr. Aaron Delgado. Gianna Delarusso Filetta. Brendan DeModna. Jake DiNicola. Gershon Diaz. Andrew DiBenedetto. Adriana Di Cristina. Tyler Didio. Gia Dieso. Jason DeFriatis Jr. Charles DeVito. Brandon Dolce. Jolie Donato. Guy Donnelly. John Douglas. Liliana Downs. Connor Dumphy. Sabine Edwards. Daniel Egbert. James L. Madeline Esposito. Nicole Esposito. Jake Fagioni. Donnie Farina. Savannah Fasner. Alexa Fabrez. Gabriela Fernandez.
Your family would bring that, right?
Sophia Fernandez. Riley Fetzer. Mia Fico. Chase Philippe. Nicholas Fine. Olivia Ferruno. Ryan Galarza. Carly Garofolo. Rosalie Gay. Shrija Gianvangari. Robert Giamundo. Megan Gutnick. Brendan Graff. Molly Green. J.C. Grimes. Nicholas Gulata. Jalissa Haskins. David Hendrick. Reagan Henselder. Kit Hinestroza. McKenna Hogan. Matthew Huber. Kelsey Hyde. Elijah Infante. Dylan Inklis. Madeline Irwin. Gabrielle Jean Fills. Emma Jensen. Sophie Kahn. Rachel Killerin. Ryan Kirsch. Brian Kneisel. Russell Kong. Raiden Kress.
Good job, buddy.
Ava Cronrad. Nicholas Kump. Alexander Laspina. Scott Lally. Cindy Lamb.
Oh, no.
Annalisa LaMonica.
Do you want your middle name first? Okay.
Cy Lanka. Brooke Lazaro. Logan Leacock.
Hi. Leopold, right?
Austin Liebold.
Hi, Miguel.
Miguel Landano. Abigail Lynch. Lucas Mayer.
Good job, buddy. Brian. Good job, buddy.
Brian McGill. Bree Malbranch. Paul Manarino. Ava Mansueto. Gino Manta. Ava Mariani.
Martinez, right? Martinez.
Danielle Martinez. Lauren Masitis. Joseph Mazza. Matthew McAlevey. Maya McFadden. Kylie McGuire. Alyssa Mendez. Emily Masana. Isabella Messina. Sophia Malillo. Jackson Millman. Matthew Mashanya. Ryan Moletti. Isabella Montano. Delilah Morales. Julay Mustafa. Eleonora oh my goodness. Nemicus, I'm sorry.
Hi, Valentina. Good job.
Valentina Neola. Kate O'Shaughnessy. Alexa Oliveto. Michael Oliveto. Owen Orachowski.
Slow down. Ready?
Zachary Papik.
All right. High enough?
Matthew Pionot. Jonathan Prasad. Jonathan Pistanio. Richard Pfister.
Thank you, Mason.
Mason Piscatello. Preston Podless.
Thank you.
Trevor Pop.
Thanks, Alex.
Alexander Basilico. Carissa Pastilio. Emily Posen. Emily Prisgent. Avani Ramprasad. Cameron Ramputi. Maruk Rana. Nicholas Rana. Kayla Reddy. Ryan Hobby Reed. Jack Regan. Brooke Reedy. Shane Reedy.
Thank you, Arshel.
Arshel Uyudi Rigaud. Ian Rivera. Lucia Rivera. Ryan Rivera. Grant Robinson Palmer. Marissa Rodriguez. Jenna Romito. Ryan Rudden. Jackson Rupel. Brandon Rutley. Arjun Sani. Steve Salazar. Isabella Salvaggio. Isabella Salzillo. Dominic Sanacor. Nicole Reichel. Kristen Scanlon. Sam Scarfo. Mary Schroeder. Nicholas Schroeder. Hunter Schwarting. Ethan Siegel. Matthew Solito. Peter Selzer. Ion Sean. Brenna Sheridan. Connor Sheridan. Bryson Smith. Dean Solomon. Madison Sotili. Kira Spica. Jackson Taka. Christopher Tavares. Leanne Tenbrink. Luca Tenick. Alex Theodorelis. Michaela Thomas. Reagan Tersalino. Andrew Uzakowicz. Sajal Varsini. Amelia Vital. Avery Vinvinetto. Max Vo. Brady Wall. Anthony Waldner. Sean Walker. Caitlin Weinstein. Olivia Weisenberger. Haley Wilcox. Lucas Wolowski. Cole Wood. Jason Yost. Naseh Yunanzada. Samantha Zimbler. And Zion Zuleta.
We'll give them a second to get back to their seat, and what I'm going to ask for a moment is just everyone, let's now start giving them another big round of applause for their hard work. All right, in just a few moments, you will be on your way, but just a few words from me right now. So I want to celebrate our class of 2021 with you. So, class of 2021, 3 years ago, you moved up from the elementary school. You entered middle school as former students of Bretton Woods, Forest Brook, Pines, or possibly another elementary school. Certainly a lot has happened since then. In the 6th grade, you faced the challenges of using a locker for the first time, navigating a larger building, and switching classes throughout the day, and of course, meeting new people. In 7th grade, however, things were moving along. You knew your way around the building. You had your AM and your PM folder mostly sorted out, and then we were faced with something that was unthinkable, a global pandemic. One day we were all in school together, and the next day, in March, we were all quarantining at home. Teachers were sending your assignments through Google Classroom, and your only form of communication with others was basically electronics, with the exception of your household. We were all scared, adults and students. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know what the next day, the next month, or the year would bring. Many families were also faced with tragedies, and times were tough for all. But this past fall, the fall of 8th grade, much was still uncertain. One thing we knew for sure was that we were going to offer live instruction every day to our students here in Hauppauge schools. We chose not to follow other schools, but instead chose to lead. And that was made possible through the combination of efforts of everyone, every single person here today. Whether your family chose on-site instructions or chose to participate as a virtual learner for part or all of the year, you were engaged in learning every day. And that was made possible because of you, because of every one of you sitting here today. You made it possible for yourselves. Some of you struggled at times, but you did it. You may have needed support. You may have needed some nagging. And yes, when we as parents, teachers, administrators nag you, sometimes that is a good thing. And also, you also did it with a lot of encouragement. But here you are today at your middle school moving up ceremony, and everyone here is very proud of you. I would love to tell you that the pandemic is the hardest challenge you will ever have to face in life, but it may or may not be. Unfortunately, we cannot control many of the challenges that will come our way in life, but we can control how we respond to those challenges. Life isn't always fair, and life isn't always kind, but we are all given tools and resources that we can use to overcome and succeed. And I am confident that every one of you sitting here today has those tools and resources within. You look within, and they are there. Last week, most of you watched the video Mr. Cullen and I made regarding an important concept, emotional well-being. And it was regarding the topic of gratitude. Well, now, it may not have been an Emmy-winning award video. It was sincere, and it was from our heart. Despite our challenges this year, there is much to be grateful for. We are grateful for the outstanding work of our faculty and staff, the incredible support of the parents and the Hauppauge community, and mostly, we are all grateful for you, our students. You're the reason that everybody is here today. We are here because you are worth it. Each and every one of you are worth it. Every one of you is special, unique, and deserving of happiness. If there is one lesson you take away from this year, I hope it is the importance of taking the time to appreciate and reflect upon the good in life. It is the small things in life that matter most. Time with loved ones, a roof over our heads, the feeling of riding a bike, watching a beautiful sunset, and also an appreciation for opportunities that lie ahead. And let me tell you, you have the most amazing opportunities, every one of you, ahead in your path. Hauppauge Middle School Eagles, you have demonstrated character, grit, and determination. You may have some trepidation, but you are ready for the next step in your educational journey, which is the high school. I am proud of each and every one of you, and I wish you the best as you begin the next exciting phase in your lives. I look forward to hearing about all of the amazing things that you will accomplish in the future. Be yourself, find your own path, look within, and life will treat you well. You have every tool you need to succeed. You are the most amazing group of individuals. Here we are, we turned 2020 into 2021, and we made it end as a good year. So with that, go Eagles. Congratulations. Yep. And as we leave, I ask for one special song to be played for you. Mr. Scheffler, fire it up. If you listen to the words, the lyrics of this song, they are fitting for our middle school students. Here it is. Okay, that's not it. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy. Have a safe ride home.
May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in your being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest, may you catch your breath. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa! May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa! Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. May you be as fascinating as a slap bracelet. May you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions though immeasurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. And may you win prizes shining like diamonds. May you really own it each moment to the next. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa! May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa! Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Oh, I want you to have it all. All you can imagine. Oh, no matter what your path is, if you believe it, then anything can happen. Go, go, go. Raise your glasses. Go, go, go. You can have it all. I toast you. Here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. Here's to you always making me laugh. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all.